If you're an empath who is tired of absorbing negative and toxic energy from the world, people, sometimes it's even in your own head, right? This video is for you. I'm going to tell you why you're absorbing it, what's going on, what most people do wrong to try and protect themselves, and how to fix it or what you can do about it. Real quick, if you're brand new here and this is your first time ever stumbling upon my channel, my name is Judi. I teach all things intuition, psychic development, spiritual awakening, healing, and manifesting. So if any of those topics are something that interest you, I'm going to give you a hot 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button right now if you are not already a subscriber. All right, let's dive into why you're absorbing negative, crappy energy. For most people, there's two reasons here. For most people, it's triggering their unhealed ego. Now, when I say ego, I'm not talking about like narcissism, like my shit is great and it don't stink, or you're better than anybody else. When we talk about the ego in the spiritual aspects, it's that low level, basically the way that you shit talk yourself or your level of confidence. The other aspect of that is you may not fully grasp what I'm about to say or believe me, but there is a part of you that believes it to be true. It's something that most people are not consciously aware of. So to give you an example, me being an empath, I'll say recovered people pleaser. You know, you want everybody to be happy, you want everybody to like you, and you wind up sacrificing yourself and your own energy at others' expenses. If you can vibe with what I just said, do me a favor and like the video so I know we're on the same page. If somebody came up to me and said to me, I don't know, you're a real freaking piece of shit, the old unhealed Judi would have got very upset with that and felt the need to defend it because there would have been a part inside of me, again, the people pleasing, but the God's honest truth, if it triggers you and upsets you, it means there's a part of you that believes that to be true. The healed version that is no longer in the ego really wouldn't give a shit. Just be like, okay, whatever. You're free to think what you want to think. I'm not going to try and convert you or shove anything down your throat or exhaust my energy trying to prove you wrong. I'm solid and confident in who I am, what I represent, and what I stand for. Essentially, what the other person would be doing is revealing parts of themselves that are unhealed and projecting it onto another person. Does that make sense? All right, so that's the why. Let's go into what most people do wrong. A lot of people focus on protecting their energy, whether they do, bubbles. And I'll tell you the reason why I'm against bubbles. Your energy, your light is meant to shine and expand. You are not supposed to be in a contracted bubble type state. Other people do protection crystals, protection spells, all kinds of stuff. Or they just go into hermit mode and avoid society altogether. Here is why those things do not work. It's essentially being used as a temporary fix or band-aid to a much bigger problem that a lot of people are not aware of. Here's the other thing, I really want you to pay attention here what I'm saying. You know how the law of attraction works, right? When you are focused on the defense, you are going to continue to attract to you things you need to defend against. Makes sense? Did that just give you a light bulb moment? If you're constantly focused on protection, 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 the universe is going to give you more things that you need to protect yourself against. So here's the $1,000,000 question. How the F do you fix it? Here's what most people do. They try meditation, they try Reiki sessions, they try cord cutting, right? Feel free to comment below and share with me anything that you have tried in the past. What you may find out is that the same cycles keep happening again. Again, because it's a band-aid to something that needs energetic spiritual surgery, which leads me to the third reason why we're here, or why you're watching this video. How do you fix it? You learn to work with your spirit guides on a very deep and intimate level. Because in all actuality, when you think about it, your energy's low, it's depleted. You're constantly on the defense. It is draining and exhausting. And going in hermit mode is not benefiting you or enhancing the quality of your life. It's robbing you of happiness and new experiences. When your energy is that low, you don't have the mojo, the juice, the power to really heal it and correct it. I want you to think of yourself as like a computer, right? who's other people outside society is typing in all this data, and you're like the sponge just freaking absorbing it and taking it all on. Your spirit guides have the power to do like a total reboot on your system. Not only can they help you with just a basic Q&A, what's going on, why is this happening, what's the best way to handle things going forward, what can I expect in this area, answering all your questions, but they can heal you. And once you are healed, I mean truly healed, all of that garbage is out of your system. They then install like an upgraded version, 2.0, 3.0, whatever it is, into your system that supercharges your manifestations. It all boils down to healing. And in the way that I teach it and explain it, I refer to it as energetic surgery. All right, but look here, I'm not going to bullshit you here. When you work with your guides, you have to think of it like a relationship or a marriage, right? It is two people showing up, learning how to work together. There is no woo-woo fancy one and done freaking magic spell. It don't work that way. The more you develop that deep, intimate relationship with your guides, the stronger and more powerful, more mojo and juice they're gonna give you. When you apply that stuff into your life, you're gonna see huge results and changes. Things that used to bother you or trigger you no longer do. And it's not because I don't want to say like you're jaded. It's just the garbage, the reason why you were absorbing that stuff is no longer part of your system. I refer to it as bad programming. The bad programming is all of the stuff that you absorb as you go through your life that is out of alignment with your soul, with your higher self. Anything I'm saying making sense for you? Hit the like button if you did not already. If you want a video that is going to give you more in-depth information, educational content, and understanding, because if you're here on YouTube, I don't know if you have an interest in watching a whole 45, 50-minute video. Most people on YouTube, their attention span is like 10 minutes. Underneath this video, in the description, you might have to click on the little thing that says see more. I'm going to give you a link to a free spirit guide training that I have. It's 50 minutes, zeroed in, specific depth. And then from there, you could make a conscious choice or decision whether or not you want to learn how to bridge that gap and build that relationship with your guides. Ultimately, what happens is your energy, you and you, are connected to yourself. You're connected to your soul. And what happens is your light expands and shines, and it gets bigger and bigger and brighter and brighter. That is the most natural form of protection. Because what does negative energy not like? The light. So you got to learn how to beef up and amplify your natural light. So anyway, if any of that stuff sounds good to you and you want to take advantage of the free video, again, I'm going to put the link in the description and I'll try and pin it in the comments for you. Feel free to comment below and talk to me. What are things that you've tried that really don't freaking stick, like permanently freaking stick? What was most beneficial for you out of this video? All right, I got other videos to make. You go have a high vibrational, phenomenal, kick freaking ass day.